Hey Divine Collective, how are y'all feeling today? It's Remembrance the Oracle, and I'm back to do another reading for y'all. Let's go ahead and get into the vibes and see what Spirit has. What's going on? What do y'all need to know? What's going on in the energy, baby? Tap me in, Spirit. Tap me in. I'm ready to go in, Coach. Let's do 2 more shuffles. What's going on with Divine Collective, Spirit? What's going on with Divine Collective? What's going on with Divine Collective? So I have quadruple 2s coming out. Bro, this is so funny. I was running an errand earlier, and this synchronicity was on the back of a truck. And that's what I said. I was like, feminine forces. I'm so acquainted with this deck. It's ridiculous. We have 2 that came out. We also have 0110. So quadruple 2s, feminine forces. It says, you can do everything by yourself, but life is to be shared. Partner up with the right spirit, and you'll become a force. Honor commitments and people around. Don't judge. Listen. Then we also have 0110 belief system. It says, you're blessed with talents and skills that make it easy for you to stand out from the crowd. Embrace what makes you different. That's your path to success. Your dreams will soon come true. I feel like this might have something to do with your actual belief system, your spirituality here. Whether you're a woman or not, the feminine energy is giving me the vibes of you're opening up to the fact that maybe like you're unlearning and relearning. Or there's things that you feel like you weren't privy to or you didn't know prior to. But now it's almost like a damn, this really is what's going on. Or damn, like it feels like your third eye is opening. Or you're awake, right? Like you're woke now or you're conscious or whatever it is that people would like to call it. But it almost kind of feels like to me, I heard a wedge. Somebody, you could have just had fries. But it kind of feels like to me there could be a wedge that's being placed in between you and somebody. Like somebody doesn't get you, or they don't get this, or some sort of vibes is what something feels like to me. What else here, Spirit? I feel like maybe there's certain words or a certain vernacular or a certain like, I don't know, it's almost giving me that sort of vibe, and somebody's just kind of looking at you like, why did I just hear, oh, they got you too, huh? Like, why did I just hear that? I think somebody is struggling with this transition that you're like going through. Somebody feels like maybe they're losing you or something. But I feel like you feel the same way, like you're losing these people because you're learning so much more. Or developing yourself in ways in which somebody else isn't, or they're not willing to do. Or they want to stay lost in the sauce. Yeah, this could have something to do with the group. Yeah, look at this. 333 support and 555 change. Confirmation. So somebody feels like you're changing. A group of people. This could be your family. This could be your friends here. This could be your lover. Multiple people. Your lover and a friend and a family member or some shit. It says, seeing the angel number 333 is a sign that it's time to focus inward, work on your skills, discover your talents, and use your imagination. Unleash your inner artist. So I feel like you're getting to a point where you're comfortable now unleashing who it is that you are, what you believe in, or you could also kind of be at that stage where this could kind of maybe be the beginning for you is what it kind of feels like. And you know, you get excited to tell people things or like, hey, like you should look into this. And they're just kind of looking at you like, like that's the sort of vibes I feel like I'm getting. Doing so will boost your self-esteem and sense of competence. It does wonders for your sense of purpose and contributes to your community. And then on the change card, it says you are going to level up. It might not feel good initially, but it will prepare you to handle the greater things in life for your highest good. So I kind of feel like it doesn't feel good. Maybe that you're not resonating with certain people or just kind of feeling like, damn, are these relationships getting ready to fall by the wayside? Because I feel like there's certain habits, certain environments that you maybe don't want to associate yourself with anymore because you don't resonate with that shit anymore. It says, that is the why you've been looking for. Push through it. There's a reward waiting at the finish line. What's at the bottom here? I have intuition, protection. So the divine is protecting your intuition here. I feel like what it is that you're channeling, maybe when it comes to certain people, or maybe you're thinking about someone in particular during this read. I mean, it is who you think that it is. Yep, we got a spiritual awakening. Good luck here. Persistence. So you did. Somebody, I feel like you've gone through a spiritual awakening here. And God has shown you a lot of different things. And I feel like whatever it is that you're learning, I feel like there can be obviously a level to you getting ready to spread the word, if you will. I do feel like you're one of God's soldiers here, honey. Maybe a spiritual warrior, if you will. And I do feel like it's a part of your purpose to help to change the world. But I don't know. It kind of gives me the vibe that maybe somebody doesn't agree with you, to be quite honest. Spirit, where do you want me to go? So at the bottom of this, I have the ocean here. And then I also have the village coming out here. So yeah, your village, a group of people that are around you, I kind of feel like, I don't know if someone would consider themselves feeling some type of way. That's what the ocean is giving me, water energy. Like, out of all the things, right? Because the ocean is vast, it's big. It's like, out of all the things that you could do or believe or be, like, that's what you want to do? Like, somebody is feeling some type of way. It's like, it's not hurting nobody. Like, Spirit, talk to me. Especially if this was like a parent. I feel like they just saw your life differently. Or they were expecting you to, live your life how they wanted you to live it. Or it's something about bragging. Bragging, like your parents or parent, whoever like wants to brag on you. But it's like they want to say what they want to say about you, not who it is that you actually are. Okay? Spirit, what's going on here? What's this clapping at me? So I got the shadow coming out here, the shadow. So I feel like you've met your shadow side. It's giving me two things. You've met your shadow side, right? You've been doing shadow work here, learning more about who you are, what your mission is, why you're here. But the shadow side is also kind of giving me the vibe of you realizing what the fuck this world actually is. What's going on here? That shit ain't all it's cracked up to be. That maybe, y'all heard that horn in the background, confirmation that you've been blinded the majority of your life. What you thought was true ain't true. It's the opposite. Everything is just about the fucking opposite. Okay, you thought it was blue? Nah, it's really red. You thought it was up? Nah, it's really down. Like, that's the sort of vibes that it feels like it's giving me. What are these two coming out here? I have the mentor and then I have the box, and it's coming out in the reverse here. So you could be learning this maybe from someone else that you trust in a spiritual community. This could be through forms of your own research. Again, this could be also through your intuition as well too. You're waking up. Maybe you getting your sun gaze on. You getting your meditation on. So the divine is seeing, okay, you're open to this message. You're ready to receive this information. Okay, I see you might not freak out on me if you know X, Y, and Z. It's the sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting here. But somebody wants you to stay in the box that you were in before. They don't want you to come out of this box. Okay? For some of y'all, this could have something to do as well, too, with your sexuality. Put things where they need to go. But that's what something kind of feels like to me. You're learning, you're growing, you're investing into yourself, into the divine, and what the fucking truth is. And it's like you can't be a sheep anymore or act like it's not what it is anymore. It's what something feels like to me. And it's like somebody, they can't handle it. Maybe you've even shown certain people like, look, I want you to see this, or you see this article or these facts or these, and it's like somebody is still pushing that away. Like, no, you're not going to tell me that. You're not going to tell me that. You're not going to tell me that about my good God. Like, that's just something I almost kind of feel like to me. Somebody's, like, parents could be super religious, or these could be friends who are super religious, or some sort of vibes like that. But these motherfuckers is not resonating with you like that. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. I have the self coming out. You're lit, bitch. Look how lit up you are. This could have something to do with your chakras as well, too. The chakras are rotating. You're learning things here. That's what something feels like to me. I want to keep saying that almost like you're learning. This belief system, you could be one of those people where it's like, once you start to kind of dig and find one thing, it leads you to the next thing, and then it's like, oh shit, I gotta check this out. Maybe you could feel like you're going down the rabbit hole lately with all the information that you're taking in or that you're receiving here. But I feel like you activated your highest version here. You definitely stepped into, I feel like, this season where sometimes it can be scary to know what the truth is, but it's also liberating at the same time. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. I have the shapeshifter coming out here. For some of you guys, this could be one of your gifts as well, too. Maybe shape-shifting here. Again, nothing is necessarily, I guess, good or bad, quote unquote, depending on what it is, in my personal opinion. Okay, because some shit is just fucked up. Okay, but but I kind of feel like this could even be like one of your gifts or something that you're realizing about yourself. Because again, the fact that you can manipulate energy is not the issue. It's always the intent behind why you are shifting something or trying to change something. At this point, I just feel like you're doing what you were meant to do or called to do or what's a part of your purpose. I feel like you're closing out an old timeline here. And this is essentially why these people are looking at you. You okay, Simbas? Why they're looking at you like, I don't know this person. I don't know you anymore. I feel like there's a lot of eyes on you too. There could be a level of talk that's going on when it goes to you. Like, yeah, you seen so-and-so now. Yeah, they be rocking them crystals and shit. And fucking wearing head wraps and shit. And maybe, too, even for some of y'all, if you are new to this shit, sometimes that does happen, right? Like, your style of dress might change, or your blase blue. Because I know I went through a phase where I always had on all my crystals and shit and fucking... And now I'm like, I don't even really wear them for real. I might keep them in my purse, maybe keep them obviously on my altar, keep them on my... But, you know, shit, you're going to go through different changes throughout, you know, like whatever the fuck. But that's what some kind of feel like to me. It's like noticeable. Thank you, Spirit. People are noticing these changes when it comes to you. Yeah, I have the threshold coming out and somebody can't take it. I don't know who the fuck this is. Something to me does feel like a parent, though. Like somebody can't take it. They do not want to support this. Like, I cannot believe that you are leaving the church. I just can't believe it. My phone just vibrated here. Why my dad messaging me? This is my family group chat. So that's funny to me. So yeah, this could be like, this maybe be your father. Okay, but somebody in your family or some sort of shit like that. It's like they can't handle this shit. They don't understand why you're doing what you're doing, or where'd you get that from? Where'd you read that at? Where'd you... What else here, Spirit? Somebody's like at their breaking point with you. Yeah, look at this. I have the underworld coming out. Let me fucking tell it. Somebody is disgusted with you right now. They are. They do not like this. They don't like it. They do not approve. I do not approve of this. And it's almost like, well, you're grown. You can do whatever you want to do. It's not about whether this person approves something or not. Somebody could also act like they don't want to speak to you or talk to you now as well, too, because of your beliefs. And you know what else? The underworld, why I just hear, you're going to hell. You know you're going to hell for that. Somebody feels like you are a devil worshiper here or some shit. You're a devil worshiper. Look, it's starting to rain, child. You're going to hell. No. What else here, Spirit? If you don't repent, you're going to hell. What is this? Yeah, I have the judge coming out here, the judge. But you know the only person that can judge you is the divine. The only person that can judge you is yourself. The only person that can ... is the sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting here. What else, Spirit? Yeah, I have the poet coming out here. I knew it. The poet is what? The throat chakra, somebody who's talking. So I do. I feel like people are talking about you. There could be some people who are going harder than others are. Like maybe somebody's like, yeah, they are kind of switching up. I mean, I don't know. And then somebody else on the line, yeah, because they be worshiping them fucking demons. Yeah. Like, I feel like it's I don't know, like, I don't even know how to describe it almost. But I do feel like everybody feels some type of way. I just do. I just feel like some people might be going harder than others are. But I kind of feel like even with these judgments that are taking place, right? The poet is kind of also giving me the vibe of maybe you've said certain things or you've spoken to these people where it's like, well, I'm not about to make you comfortable. Right? Because at the end of the day, a poet is somebody who's an artist. And art invokes like emotion, and it was supposed to make you feel some type of way, and it's supposed to. So I kind of feel like y'all aren't willing to be people pleasers or bend to certain people's comfortability when it comes to you. It's like, well, you don't have to fuck with me. Like, that's the sort of vibes I feel like I'm getting. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. The bridge in the reverse. And then I have agape that's coming out here as well, too. So agape is kind of like the same on both sides. So it kind of feels like to me, you would have assumed like there would be some form of unconditional love here, right? That's what agape is. It's unconditional love. But if your family members are telling you that you about to go to hell for what you believe in or who it is that you are, it looks like to me you about to cut contact with somebody. You're going no contact. And it don't have shit to do with these people don't believe what you believe. It's just you feel like if I'm going to be attacked every time I come into the room or when I reach out, or there could be times where it's like you're not even trying to be on no spiritual type of talk. You know what I'm saying? We're not always going to talk about spirituality just because we're spiritual individuals, right? We got to stay, a part of the earth here as well, too. So it kind of feels like to me it will be a way for somebody to always bring something up. There could even be people here, too, like, don't fuck with so-and-so. They a witch. Don't fuck with so-and-so. You know that they a warlock. Motherfuckers be thinking they so important. You're not that important. You're just not. I'm sorry. What else here, Spirit? It's like you very well could be these things. You very well could be figuring out what your gifts are. You very well could be, but you give me like you're on the right side of history. Not on no fuck shit. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. I have the heart coming out, and I had to flip it over. So do these people love you? What's going on? For real, it's like somebody wants to snatch away everything from you. They don't want to talk to you, or it looks like to me you're not going to keep carrying on a conversation with them. They're not showing you no love, and they're telling you that you're going to go to hell. Like, that's what all this shit is. And for some of y'all, like I said, even with the self being here, with all of the rainbow colors, LGBTQIA+, hey boos, and with the heart coming out in the reverse, it's giving me that vibe too. Flip this whichever way it needs to go. It's like they don't want to support you because you just came out of the closet. Oh, and then don't be gay and your ass is spiritual. Child. It's a double whammy, bitch. That's what it's giving me. So they don't got no love. I have the maiden coming out here. Yeah. The maiden is like a virgin. Like a virgin. Okay, Madonna can hold significance. But it's someone who's like a virgin. They're sweet. They're innocent. That's what somebody wants to know. What happened to my innocent child? What happened to my God-fearing child? What happened to you? You're embarrassing me. Like, that's how they feel. Somebody feels like you're an abomination, bitch. You're an embarrassment to them now or something. Who is this? Somebody gives me dramatic. Is this somebody's mom? or some shit? Like, oh my God, my child. They passed out and shit at service and shit. Okay, they ready to do an intervention. Lay hands and they ready to rebuke your ass. Is what something feels like to me. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, I have the prayer coming out here. The prayer. The funny thing to me about this is you still very much pray. You still very much believe in a higher power, a divine source. You might even too interchange things like, well, yeah, the universe. Yeah, the sun, moon, the star. No, absolutely not. But God created the sun and the moon and the stars and the universe and all of the fucking things. Like, I don't know. People are so funny to me because it's like, I feel like they forget that shit. Like, God designed all of this shit. So, you sound stupid. Like, I feel like even too, I just heard debunk. Like, there might be times where you feel like you are having a discourse with somebody or a dialogue and it turns into an argument, or I feel like somebody like wants to see your side or what it is that you think, but instead of like listening, it's like they're just ready to respond or something, or you shouldn't be questioning God. You shouldn't be that's what it's giving me. What else here? But it's like you very much know God. Look at this. I have the venom, and it's coming out in the reverse. So you know what it kind of feels like to me? You don't want to go toe-to-toe with these people. At this point, I feel like maybe in the beginning it was about proving something, or you're like, well, this is what it is, or maybe some sort of vibes that you were trying to deal with. But it almost kind of feels like to me, again, the venom in the reverse, the bridge in the reverse. I'm not going to go back and forth with you, or I'm not going to give you what you want. I'm not about to argue with you over something that, you know, I believe this, you believe that. If we got to agree to disagree, then so be it. But I know who I am. I know what's actually going on. You can continue to be blind. Okay? Because everybody can't go anyway, unfortunately. Right? Some of y'all family members, y'all friends, some of these lovers y'all done had. Everybody ain't going to be able to go. They're just not. It just is what it is, honey. Okay? Some people are comfortable living in a lie. And I feel like that's the point that you're going to get to. Especially if you're somebody who's a healer, or that's like the avenue that you're kind of taking. You can't save everybody. You just can't. The people that God has chosen to come to you to get a message through and shit, that's going to be who you're obligated to, for lack of better words. Other than that, peace is the sort of vibes I feel like I'm getting here. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, comfort, fucking mation, the creator. Come through, divine. Come through. So the divine is on your side here. You're right where you need to be, Divine Collective. So if this is your reading and you're going through this, and it's maybe kind of been making you feel some type of way, and don't let these people make you start switching up on yourself or switching up on God, because it ain't worth it. Some of these motherfuckers is NPCs any fucking way. Some of these motherfuckers are tied to demons and entities while they pointing the finger at you and don't even know what the hell is going on with their own fucking self. I'm just saying. You in church every fucking Sunday, but you be the first one to gossip. You in church every fucking Sunday, but you be the first one ready to beat a bitch ass over some dumb shit. You the first one with God in your bio, but you ... You see where I'm going with this. So God is telling you, you're right where you need to be. You're doing exactly what I need you to do. And it's like you need to stay here anyway, because you don't need to lose this connection, I feel like, that you have with the divine, with the bridge being in the reverse in between the creator and the self. Maybe for some of y'all, before you found spirituality, you felt an emptiness, or you felt like you were seeking for something deeper. Maybe you did used to be like the church goer. Maybe you did used to do the Bible studies, and maybe you did until it was like, this isn't filling my cup. Not for real, for real. Why do I still feel a detachment? Or like there's something wrong, or I'm not whole, or I'm not... So I feel like all this work that you've been doing is placing you right where it is that you need to be. Yes. I have the mother coming out here. So for some of y'all, this could be your mom here. Your mom, the one who birthed you here, created you, who's kind of tripping. But it feels like to me, if this is you and your mom, like going no contact, or whoever this person is to you, all will be well. You'll still be provided for, taken care of by God. And yeah, it sucks because you, I'm pretty sure, want a relationship with your mom, right? Agape, unconditional love here again. But sometimes life just does not unravel the way that we anticipated, the way that we hoped. Who knows? Maybe she might come around eventually. But the way that I'm seeing it right now, it's like she trying to pray it away, bitch. She trying to pray away the gay. I'm going to pray away the devil worship. Are you going to pull out your tarot cards? Okay. What is that? Some cinnamon sticks. What you doing with those? You making some Oh, you're not making anything to drink with that, or no? Wait, prosperity. You trying to bring in what? Well, why are you blowing cinnamon all over the damn house? Like, it's giving me like that sort of vibe. Like, so you'll still be provided for, nurtured, taken care of by the divine here. Yeah, you will not be destroyed. The destroyer in the reverse. Ooh, Lord. It's definitely giving disown. It's giving disown like a motherfucker. Yeah, and they not laughing. The comic, somebody, whoever these people are, one thing I'm getting is the divine isn't fucking laughing. You're here for a purpose, and you will fulfill your purpose. So you can't be defeated. You can't be destroyed. It's going to happen. It's going to be done. No matter who doesn't like it or who does. But then maybe even too, whereas maybe you thought somebody, like I said, might, maybe hopefully get it together. Or maybe, they'll brush it off eventually. Somebody's face is given very much like nonchalant, kind of cold. There could be something going on here. I don't know, like, who lives with who. But let's say, like, you have a sibling or something, and they're still at home or some shit like that. And let's say you go to visit this person, or you go to visit somebody who, who still lives there. Maybe this mom, like, she won't even look at you. Damn near don't even want to invite you into the house anymore. Is what something feels like to me. What's at the bottom here? I got the kiss coming out. The kiss. I have the mountain here. I have the crone in the reverse, which is wisdom, wise. And then I have the temple that's coming out here in the upright. Yeah, so somebody feels like what you're doing isn't wise, or this isn't a smart move, or, you're just making it harder for yourself. But the kiss is the commitment. You made a commitment to yourself, to the divine here. And I feel like everything is within you. Your temple, your vessel, right? And I do. The temple, the mosque here. I feel like there's something that's going on there. Maybe you used to be, like I said, more religious, or you stuck to one thing. Maybe now you take a little bit from every sort of faith, if you will, or it just feels like to me you're very open, which is why I feel like we got those quadruple twos that came out. So somebody, they feel like you're giving yourself a difficult time here. What you're doing is not wise. I don't get it. I don't understand. You should stop while you're ahead. I need to pray over you, or else your soul is doomed. Like, that's what this shit is giving me. But 444, you're divinely protected. I'm telling you. Where should we go to next, Spirit? Because baby bop, don't play on Divine Collective's top. Let's do this deck. What's at the bottom here? Yeah, look at this. A betrayal. Maybe an aunt. This could be for somebody. Feels like you're betraying them. Yeah, look at that. Because you're using your intuition. Intuition? What? 111 intuition. And there could even be somebody here, like, in your family, because that's what this feels like. Like I said, it could be friends, but it feels more like family, who actually is gifted themselves, but they've tried to brush it off, push it off. It's like somebody really don't want to accept, I feel like, maybe even who they are. There could be, like, a family secret here. Spirit got me going off on a little. There could be, like, a family secret that you do come from a line of intuitive men or women or some shit, but they don't want to use their gifts or tap into that, or some sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting. I do. Because the mentor, the shadow, and then the box in the reverse. I do. This mom could actually be intuitive herself, but she doesn't want anything to do with it. She wants to remain in the dark. Because again, if the mentor is someone who's wise, there's an owl there. This could even been like their mother, the grandmother or some shit. And it's like, I don't want to use that. I don't want to open up Pandora's box type shit. Spirit, what is the mentor, the shadow, and the box? Did I shuffle for real? I think I did. Let me just do two more to be on the safe side. What is the mentor, the shadow, and the box in the reverse? The mentor, the shadow, and the box in the reverse. So yeah, I have pleasure coming out here. Pleasure. Okay? So this is kind of giving me two things. I feel like, one, this is maybe the best that you've ever felt. Or to get into this position, I feel like when you first kind of wake up, it can be a little depressing, right? It can be a little sad, like, oh my God, this is life, or what the fuck is happening? But I kind of feel like you're at this stage now where you're kind of getting more familiar with things. It's making you happy to know actually what's going on. How it is that you can change your life, right? Maybe help other people. I feel like it's putting you in a position where you're eventually obviously going to be stepping into your best version. But I feel like in one aspect, this is playing when it comes to whoever this mom is or whoever this individual is, because it's like they just want to continue living the way that they've been living. They find pleasure in that way of life. Like, nah, I'm not changing shit. I'm not believing anything else. This is what it is. I'm staying like this. It's like, okay, well, do you. I was going to say the number 11 can hold significance, but we do. We have 0110 belief system and then 111 intuition. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, I have giving and receiving coming out here. Giving and receiving. I'm telling you, I believe that shit. Number 10 on this card, I do. I feel like this mother of yours receives some sort of information of her own, or she gets downloads or something. Maybe not as strong as maybe that she did at one point in time, because she doesn't want anything to do with it. So maybe she's losing it or lost it or some sort of shit. But I do. I feel like that shit was passed down to you. It was passed down to you. And everything else it is that you're coming into, I feel like there's obviously been a requirement, right? To continue to propel you or act as a catalyst to get you to where it is that you're going. But I believe that shit. These skills, these abilities, these beliefs here, but really these abilities, I feel like this shape-shifting energy, or maybe possibly you being psychic, medium, a seer, a prophet, prophetess, whatever it is. Spirit, what is the self and the shapeshifter? The self and the shapeshifter. So I have live out loud coming out here. Comfort fucking mation. Spirit said, you better not be quiet. You better not. You might not have to talk to them anymore if they don't want to talk to you. But when it comes to you delivering a message to the people, that's what you're here to do. You're meant to move about, move around. You know what else a shapeshifter is giving me is obviously, it's like a chameleon, right? You can go anywhere, blend in, adapt. I feel like you can reach many people. An immense amount of people. Right? Because people have to they might not have to like you, but they have to kind of take a liking to you, right? To hear what it is that you're saying. Or resonate with you in a certain way to where it's like, okay, I'll stop and actually listen to what it is that you have to say to me. So it is 31. Somebody could be 31 here. Of course, that's a 444 protection. So your messages are protected as well, too. What else here, Spirit? But see, even with that, I told you somebody wanted to brag on you, right? They want to talk about you out loud, but they feel like they can't because they don't agree with what you got going on. Yeah, comfort fucking mation. Somebody is in grief. They are in grief. I'm telling you, this got to be like your mama or something, because it's a pregnant lady here. It's like this person saw your life totally different. You were supposed to be doing this, and you were supposed to be doing that, and my child is not. This is not it. The sirens are going off in the background. This isn't it. This isn't what I wanted, what I anticipated. Somebody, you could be 29. Something could have also changed for you around the ages of 10 or 11. Maybe noticing certain things, but you couldn't comprehend them. Or you didn't really know what was going on. Maybe for some of y'all, you did, in fact, ask your parent. Like, Mom, like, or Dad, or whatever. Like, I just went through this or experienced that, or I don't know. And it almost feels like to me somebody kind of knew what was up, but they didn't want to say anything or tell you anything. And they just tried to brush it off. Or, no, it's not that. Or, what do you mean? Or, I'm telling you. Somebody doesn't want to belong to a family of, for real, of witches or psychics or something. Spirit, what is the threshold in the underworld? It's getting dark. Golly. That's better. What is the threshold in the underworld? So I have grounding coming out here. Grounding, the ground, the underworld, 6 feet under. I'm telling you. That's what somebody is saying. You're going to go to hell. You're going to go to hell. Watch what you're doing. Those consequences. Like... And I do feel like there's multiple people agreeing here because there's a 3 on this card. We got 333 support up there. You could have visions as well, too, or some sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting. What is this? Yeah, look at this. I have miracles coming out here. So I do. I feel like the divine is very proud of you. 42 on this card. You're like the chosen one in your family, most definitely. This is, for real, this is like a fucking miracle. Because I feel like there were people, like someone before you, like I said, i.e. this mom or something, who was supposed to carry the torch or like be a guide for you or something. And she kind of fucked shit up. It's what something kind of feels like to me. I do. This whole, I'm going to pray it away and we're going to have an intervention here. We're going to do an exorcism on your ass. That shit is not happening. Again, the destroyer in the reverse. They're trying to like kill the God in you or something. And that's not happening. It's because they don't really know what they're doing for real. They just swear up and down it's demonic and it's not. Spirit, what is the judge and the poet? You're getting ready to help people change their lives. The judge and the poet? Yeah, look at this. I have fearless love coming out here. So I feel like the divine 25 on this card doesn't want you to be afraid of how these people feel about you. Because it's so funny to me. We got fearless love and then agape in this same horizontal row. It's kind of like maybe loving people from a distance. Like, you know what? I got love for y'all. Y'all my family. But cool. You don't want me around? Cool. Or you feel like it gets to a point where you're being disrespected, where it's like, I don't even want to be around y'all? Cool. But I'm not going to stop showing my love for God. I'm not going to stop spreading the real word, if you will. And I feel like there's this energy like, I'm not going to be hostile with y'all. Like, I'm just not doing it. It's like you won't bring yourself to do that. It's almost like, all right, ma, kiss on the cheek. I guess I see you when I see you. Like, that's what something almost kind of feels like to me. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. I have seasons coming out. And I feel like maybe that's what you're hoping for, right? Like, maybe this is just a season. Like I said, confirmation. Like, maybe hopefully this will just be a season. Maybe they might come back around or some shit. And again, nothing isn't set in stone. They might. But like I said, as of what I'm seeing right now, somebody, they not. Like, they don't want to hear it. They don't care. I'm just going to continue to pray for you. Bless you. Bless your heart, honey. Bless your heart. Like, that's what it's giving me. Spirit, what is the bridge in the reverse and agape? The bridge in the reverse and agape. I do Nana, Baluku. It kind of makes me think of Nana. You got this from your grandmother. Maybe for some of y'all, you and your grandma used to have conversations. Or some of y'all, maybe you didn't even know your grandmother. Maybe she passed away when you were young or something like that. But she's definitely the one who had the gift. The bridge in the reverse and agape. Yeah, I have rage coming out here. Rage. And the crazy thing about it is I don't feel like you're the one who's in rage. 23 on this card. This mom is. She's upset, man. She is. She's so upset. Almost to the point where she feels like she's disrespected. Or like, why aren't you listening to me? Sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting. Yeah, you can't be around that. Honestly, I feel like you're the one who's kind of like taking a step back. Is what something feels like to me. Because you don't feel welcome You don't feel welcome. You feel unwanted here. Like, like you're not allowed in the building type shit. And I do. Like I said, I feel like every time you do try to talk to this person, they start throwing a fucking fit. Like I said, the conversation might not even be about anything that got to deal with spirituality, but they're going to find a way to bring the shit up every time. It's like, how can I love somebody who's angry at me? Yeah, feeling safe. So you're about to go no contact so that you can feel safe. A 4 on this card, protection. Some of y'all, I don't know if you live with your parent or some sort of vibes like that, but you might even be feeling that way. Like, let me start getting my shit together so I can get up out of here. God forbid somebody does try to kick you out, put your shit on the street. Because you know how people will do. Well, if you're not abiding to the rules in this house, you can't be here. So you better find someplace else to burn your fucking candles. Like, it's almost a sort of vibe it's giving me. You better find someplace else to say your affirmations. Where are all these damn sticky notes on my mirror? I am beautiful. What is this? You can't just say it in your head. Like, it's like, it's crazy to me. Spirit, what is the heart in the reverse and the maiden? The heart in the reverse and the maiden. Yeah, so I have scarcity coming out. So you see, it's like 2 people here. It's like an older lady in the background. And then I would say that there goes you. So I do. Something kind of gives me the vibe of, like I said, the maiden is sweet and innocent and virgin-like. So it's almost like maybe somebody is hoping like you kind of hit a rock bottom or something. I just heard that'll show you. Because again, remember, this person is like, what you're doing is not wise. You're making it difficult for yourself. So it's like, I feel like while somebody calls themselves trying to pray something away, I feel like it's also this vibe of like, well, they'll meet their maker. Almost like hoping that something negative does happen to you to like frighten you. Make you afraid or some shit. I feel like that's what this person like keeps trying to put on you. Like, you're going to lose out. You're going to lose something. You're going to lose it all. You're going to lose your mind doing that. You're going to... What else? Lose your mind, lose your life, right? The heart in the reverse. Your heart stop. I mean, you ain't got no breath. I mean, what else here, Spirit? Yeah. And that's the fucking truth. Okay? Comfort fucking mation. That's crazy work. So your whole mama or whoever really thinks that. Like, you should have lived the life I wanted you to live. You were so sweet at one point in time. Now you're guilty. Now you're all of these things. I don't even know if I have love for you. Like, you're not little Timmy anymore. You're not little Mary anymore. You know what I mean? It's like you're supposed to be a good boy, a good girl, and live your life like I wanted you to. And dare I say, even if this doesn't have anything to do with spirituality or maybe your sexuality or something, for some of y'all, this could just straight up be like anything. And because you're not going with the program, you're being disowned. Or it could be a little narky too. Spirit, what is the prayer and the venom in the reverse? 43 on the timer. The prayer and the venom in the reverse. So yeah, I have liberation coming out here. So I do. I feel like one thing is you're here to help people, to free people. We have the mother right here. We get a lot of mother energy. This y'all damn mama. Okay, whoever read this is, again, it don't have to be, but that shit keep coming out. And the crone is also an older woman, a mother. I'm telling you. But yeah, you're like, Mom, I'm not about to go back and forth with you. I'm going to free myself from this shit. And it's so funny because, like I said, she's trying to pray it away to try to free you, comfort fucking nation, from this shit. But you're like, no, I'm here to help people. I'm here to help people. I'm here to help myself. Like, no, that's not what's going to happen. Again, you can't be fucking destroyed. Well, I see her. She's like, I'm going to grab my holy water. You like, well, I got my Florida water. Florida water? What's that? Like, it's so crazy to me. People like turn their nose up at certain things, but it's like you have the equivalent of something else maybe in your own religion. Like, it's just so funny to me. You got an altar. Well, on Sunday, they be telling you to come to the altar. I mean, like, come on. Like, it's so funny to me. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, I got shine coming out here. Shine. So I do. I feel like you're definitely meant to be seen. 37, 32 here. 21, 34, 23, if I failed to mention those numbers. But I do. I feel like you're definitely meant to be seen. Bro, look what's on this card. Mama. Mama. Why am I hearing mama? Mama, you know I love you. So it's like, I still love you. Even though you tripping out on me, I still love you. But I might just have to love your ass from a distance. So I do. I just kind of feel like it is what it is, and you going to keep pushing forward. And it's funny to me that this woman here looks like a tree. I'm telling you, this is a part of your family, your roots. This is who you are. And I just feel like your mama didn't want to be a participant in this. And she didn't want you to be either. But that's not for her to decide. That's for you to decide. And I feel like, dare I say, you obviously have made your decision here. Spirit, what is the creator and the mother? I have good juju coming out here, period. So you one of the good ones. Marie Laveau, a witch. Yeah, you are. I told you, you somebody, a witch, a shapeshifter here. You know how to create beautiful conditions is what something feels like to me. I feel like the more that you're practicing or getting into your practice or your craft here, I feel like you're realizing how powerful you are. Maybe even too with this rage card coming out, turning your pain into your power. You can. I feel like you got it. I do. I feel like you fucking got this, man. You might be surprising your damn self. Like, hold on, I manifested that shit kind of quick. What else here, Spirit? There could be something about honey, a honey jar that maybe somebody did. We do have Oshun here as well, too. Yeah, bro, look at this. Alchemy. You a bad motherfucker, boy. 38 on this card. I feel like with the smaller numbers, like I said, there's a 7, a 10, 11, 1, a 3. Hell, who knows? You could have had some situations going on at 1 and 3. There are some people who do remember shit, though, from those ages. Like, I remember when I was, like, 2. You do? Like, some people can. So maybe, like I said, you've had some sort of experiences around those ages. I see dead people. Or some sort of shit that I kind of feel like I'm getting. But, yeah, you can create the conditions that you want. It's kind of giving me Empress vibes, Emperor vibes here. Spirit, what is the Destroyer in the reverse and the comic in the reverse? The Destroyer in the reverse and the comic in the reverse. So I have Speak Up coming out here. Yup. So as long as you're here, that's exactly what you're going to be doing. Like I said, ain't shit funny. It is what you said that it was. So if she can't handle it, they can't handle it, other people can't handle it. It is what it is. Again, you're for the people. See the fist here in the background? She got her Afro pick going. Okay, hello. You're for the people. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. I have self-sabotage. And if you were to do the other thing, or go in the other direction rather, 24 on this card, you'd screw yourself over is what something feels like to me. You wouldn't be living to your full potential or living out your purpose, your destiny, what you're meant here to do. And to be quite frank, I feel like this mom isn't. I feel like she already self-sabotaged what she had going on or who she was actually supposed to become. But it's like you fell into the trap of the world, the worldly things is what something kind of feels like to me. What's at the bottom? I have soul forgiveness here at the bottom. I have level up here. I have creativity. And then I also have secrets revealed. Confirmation, bitch. Confirmation. This was a family secret that was fucking kept from you to keep you from leveling up or ascending where the creator wanted you to go. But your mama not gonna tell you this shit. Or if you find out, it's almost kind of like this energy of maybe there could be some form of an apology here, or, you know, I da 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 da. But she knows. She knew. Ooh. Bitch. Let's pull out the tarot, honey. Let's pull out the tarot. She knew. She knows. J. Cole can hold significance here. I got the Two of Wands at the bottom of this deck. And then look at that. The Two of fucking Pentacles. Her plan was to keep this shit away from you. As long as she could. Your whole life if possible. Child. Spirit, what is the mentor, the shadow, the box in the reverse, pleasure and giving and receiving? Child. The mentor, the shadow, the box in the reverse, giving and receiving, and pleasure. So I have the Hierophant coming out here. God. Hello. Taurus, Libra, Sag coming out. So this is maybe who your mentor is. For some of y'all, gotta be. Because it ain't your mama. And then, like I said, maybe y'all could have known your grandmother to be this person or some shit. But it almost kind of feels like to me you were like mostly in the dark. Like I said, maybe this grandmother passed away, or, you know, she got too old to really be able to kind of do certain things anymore. So you weren't as privy or some sort of vibes. But it feels like to me you got this gift from the divine, and God is the one who's kind of been funneling you certain types of information here. Because your mama is not connected. The bridge in the reverse to the Hierophant. And that's the crazy thing to me is, it feels like to me somebody is so God. But are you sure you talking to God? Or, because I don't know. These people be trying to act like they so holier than thou, but you be on other shit. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. I have the Three of Cups, and it's coming out in the reverse. So I kind of feel like the divine is probably more than likely not satisfied with your family members and what's going on right now. I feel like, to be quite frank, you the only one who really got your head on straight. I feel like this was something that was meant to be taken very seriously. Like, this is literally what you're here to do. But you got people who are trying to deter you. I heard bottom of the deck here. Yeah, look at that. The Three of Pentacles. You have people here who are trying to deter you, but God is like, you will find your people. Right? What does Spirit say? Partner up with the right spirit and you'll become a force. So I feel like you're about to have new people come into your life. Right? New acquaintances here, maybe new friends or some sort of vibes like that can help to also uplift your spirit. Because you're going to need it. This is not easy work. Tapping into all types of energies all day. Then, you know, whether you're a reader or not, or whatever you do, it's very energetic. It's an exchange. And some of these people, they could be mentors to you as well, too. Or you can just learn other things from these people. There could be something here again about herbs, right? The Three of Pentacles, herbs, nature, or some sort of vibes. Finding pleasure in nature here. But I'm telling you, this is three people too. You, your mama, and your grandmother all have this gift. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. Healers. Temperance. Child. Sagittarius energy. Heavy on the Sag. You do. You just do. You come from a line of healers. Spirit, what is the self, the shapeshifter, live out loud in grief? The self, the shapeshifter, live out loud in grief. Yeah, look at this. Talk about grief. The Five of Cups coming out. You know, there could be something going on here where maybe this mom is like, maybe I should have said something. But it almost feels like to me on the lines of like, maybe to make you afraid of it, to scare you, right? With the Rage card here, possibly. Because I feel like now that you're involved and you kind of know what's going on, it's like somebody can't make you do the opposite. But it's like, damn, I should have took those opportunities maybe when you were a kid and you were experiencing certain things to tell you, oh my God, that's bad, or that's this, or that's that, or that's da 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 da. Whereas I kind of feel like maybe it was just like no, or brushing something off. It's like somebody wishes they would have went harder. It's the sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting. What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. I have the Fool coming out here. Aries energy. I kind of feel like as well, too, these gifts that you were realizing that you had, the fact that you couldn't kind of maybe speak to somebody initially is also what sent you down this path. Like, what's going on with me, or what's happening to me, or why do I feel like I'm tripping? Am I going crazy? Like what's happening? I feel like I don't really have anybody to talk to. And then I feel like with the Fool coming out, it was like, fuck it. I'm just about to dive deep. I'm about to go into this shit and see, like, who am I? What's going on? And I feel like that's when you started discovering, like, damn, I got superpowers, bitch. What's at the bottom I'm hearing? Confirmation, the 9 of Cups. I got fucking superpowers. This is actually dope. Like, yeah, it's a lot of fucked up shit going on out here, but damn. So I feel like now you're taking it upon yourself to say, well, you know what? If I can do this for myself, I can do this for other people. So it's like you're the perfect person. You're not selfish. Yeah, confirmation, the Ace of Wands. So God is like almost as if putting this wand in your hand, this opportunity in your hand, because you're very passionate about this. You love this shit. I love this shit. August Alcina can hold significance, or maybe the month of August. What's that? Virgo, Leo energy. You could be these signs. Or maybe a mom could be, or some shit, put it where it needs to go. But I do. I just heard you open the door to forever. You just open the door to your forever. Whoever you are, this is what you're meant to do. And you're going to be doing this shit forever. Spirit, what is the threshold, the underworld, miracles, and grounding? The threshold, the underworld, miracles, and grounding. So yeah, I have the 4 of Cups, and it's coming out here in the reverse. So yeah, whoever this person is, they are definitely feeling some type of fucking way. This shit is clapping. What is this? Yeah, I have the Emperor coming out here. This again could even be a father as well too. Aries energy. You could be a son to this mother. Again, you could be the daughter to a mother. Take whatever resonates and leave the rest. But you have control. I feel like you have control over this gift. I feel like there's many more that are going to be coming to you. But I feel like you have control of this gift. You know your purpose. You know what God is telling you to do. It's almost like you're staying put. You're staying put. I heard split the deck here. I have the Page of Swords coming out here as well too. And it's like this person is trying to expose to you more shit almost. Like, well, that's not the way that I see it. Or that's not the way that God sees it, right? With the Emperor coming out here, I feel like as well too, even with the Hierophant being in this horizontal world. That's not how God sees it. And again, more confirmation, the Page of Swords. As a kid, I saw you being something else. Maybe a business owner. Maybe, And it's like you can still own your own business and be spiritual. But I'm telling you, like, this shit, they didn't want this. They just didn't. Yeah, I have the 4 of Swords. You can't get away from this. You can't escape the Divine Collective. Whoever you are, you can't escape the fact that you're a healer. You can't. You just can't. So it's like someone's going to have several seats with the 4 of Swords coming out. It's just like you're just going to have to sit down. You are. But it's funny to me, the 4 of Swords, the dude is laid out, right? So I'm telling you, it's like somebody's like you are. You're going to go to hell for this shit. You don't see it, but I see it for you. You don't want to reject this, right? 4 of Cups in the reverse. You don't want to reject this. Well, I'm telling you exactly what's going to happen to you. I'm telling you. That might be your fate. Okay, but that's damn sure not Divine Collective's fate. I feel like whoever this person is, they might have a tendency to do that. To just push their beliefs on other people, whether it's you or not. I feel like they're going hard when it comes to you, though. Because they consider, right, God isn't something to be played with. Or, again, your sexuality isn't something to be played with. Or some sort of vibes like that. You could even be a divine masculine energy, and let's say you do like other men. You're gay, whatever the case may be here. It's all a problem. You don't want to reject this way of life? Well, I'll reject you. Spirit, what is the judge, the poet, fearless love and seasons? The judge, the poet, fearless love and seasons. So I have the King of Wands coming out here. Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay? So I do. I feel like this wand represents, obviously, the abilities that you have, what you're able to manifest or create here. I have the Six of Swords coming out here as well, too. For some of y'all, I feel like, well, there could be a masculine energy here, right? Energies are just energies. But I feel like this mother, she wants to put her foot down, or she's trying to go hard on you. But like I said, you're not willing to exchange with somebody, like you're going to leave or something. I feel like there's going to be like this final conversation or this final like blow up or some sort of shit that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. And it's almost kind of giving me the vibe of like I said, all right, Mom, like I guess I'll see you later, or, you know, maybe you might want to talk to me later. Look at this shit. I got the devil coming out, Capricorn energy. Like somebody feels like this devil is riding your back. They're going to continue to ride your back. I feel like somebody like might not let you come over their house anymore. Or like let it be a family event. I don't want to go because so-and-so will be there. I don't know, we don't know what they're into. How you know that they're not doing something to you? Like, that's what it's giving me. Somebody, they think you are demonic. They think you pray to the devil. The prayer, the devil here, and the poet. This shit is crazy. It's insane. What is this? Yeah, the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is kind of giving me two things. With the Seasons card, one is, like I said, maybe this person might come around at some point in time, eventually. But like I said, I feel like this is more confirmation of they just feel like that's who you're letting in. You're letting the devil in. So there's no room for me if that's who you're letting in your life. Spirit, what is the bridge in the reverse? Agape, rage, and feeling safe. The bridge in the reverse, agape, rage, and feeling safe. What is this? I have the sun coming out here. Yep. So more truth, clarity. We already got a truth card in this same horizontal row. Yeah, we already know this motherfucker's mad. We already know Leo is the child. And you were this person's little bouncing baby here at some point in time. But you're not little anymore. You don't have to go with anybody's program. So in order for you to be your best self, because the sun is the best card of the deck, in order for you to feel safe, dare I say you do. You have to go no contact. Yeah, I have the Knight of Pentacles here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. And this might be something that's happening kind of slowly here, if you will. Like it's just happened over time. But you know what it feels like to me? You'll start to feel better over time as well, too. Right? Because again, it sucks. Like you want to be close to your people. Yeah. But you just aren't in this season. The Hermit, Virgo. Heavy on that next to the Knight of Pentacles. I'm sorry, man. But they are. They're like disowning you. I mean, it's like, well, shit. But the crazy thing to me about it is you might actually be a lot happier for the time being. You'll be in a better position. Yeah, I have the Knight of Cups coming out here. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. And there goes 3 people anyway. So that's what I was saying. Like when Spirit says you're going to meet new people or partner up with the right spirit. Well, shit. Whoever these people are, I feel like they trust you. They might be coming to you for some form of knowledge as well, too, since you're so wise. But I feel like there's other ways in which you can fulfill the need for, relationships in your life. And again, I feel like these won't be people who will agree with just every single thing that you got going on. I wouldn't want somebody to anyway. Don't be no yes man. But I feel like y'all have the same maybe goals in mind, or maybe the same miracles that could have occurred to you or could have happened to you, or some of the things that you want to do for the world at large or your community, or some sort of vibes I feel like that I'm getting here. Yeah, I have the moon here. These people will be revealed to you soon. Cancer energy. Yeah, Cancer, the mom, the mother, almost as if taking this person's place in a way. But I feel like that's more confirmation here, the moon, our diagonal row, that this was hidden from you, this secret. Spirit, what is the heart in the reverse, the maiden, truth, and scarcity? The heart in the reverse, the maiden, truth, and scarcity. So yeah, I have the Wheel of Fortune coming out here. Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio. So yeah, this parent could be hoping that something happens with you financially. Or maybe some of the things in life that you just value or need or want will become, like it'll slip through your fingers or some shit. Thank you, Spirit, repent. That's what it's giving me. Like they feel like if something big enough happens to you, you'll repent. Yeah, I have the Star coming out here as well, Aquarius energy. Like that's when you'll be like, okay, I'm gonna heal. Like when you see all of this shit and how it's gonna go down for you, and God really shines a light on this foolishness that you have that you're carrying on with, that's when you're gonna take this very seriously. And you're gonna repent and you're gonna heal. I heard bottom of the deck here. Look at this. I have the World coming out here. Damn, heavy on the major arcana. Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio coming out again. But the crazy thing to me about it is again, this is a part of your destiny with the Wheel of Fortune coming out. Like I said, you're meant to be seen by a lot of people, by the world. Like I said, I feel like you can help multiple types of people, different backgrounds, cultures, races, ethnicities, you name it. You can help any fucking body. And I feel like you've already gone through certain things as well too, which also makes you one of the perfect candidates to get it done. I feel like there's obviously more life to live, more lessons, more experiences to go through. But I feel like you kind of got the gist of some of the things that you need right now to be able to step out into becoming a healer or an assistant of the divine, if you will. So somebody, they do. It's like they want your world to come down, crashing and fucking burning. And then it's like, oh, now you see what I see. Like, okay. What is this? Yup. 7 of Swords. That's what they wishing on you. And that's some fucked up shit. That's what it feels like something is leading me to. Like, it feels like to me at first is we'll try to pray it away. But now it's, well, I just hope something very negative happens to you. That you know, fuck yourself up. And then, you know, you'll get it. Spirit, what is the prayer, the venom in the reverse, liberation, and shine? Whoever this mom is, they hate themselves, I feel like, too. Because there's no way in hell that you know that you actually have this gift, too. And you don't want nothing to do with it. And it's a good gift. I don't know. Spirit, the prayer, the venom in the reverse, liberation, and shine. So I have the Page of Pentacles coming out here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. What else here, Spirit? And then I also have Justice coming out here. Libra energy. So yeah, this was, like I said, always destined for you with the Page coming out here to shine. It feels like to me when you pray, I'm telling you, something about how fast things happen for you. I feel like now that you know who you are. It also feels like to me, whoever you are as well too, while I feel like you are meant to communicate and speak a truth, it's something going on here with this bridge being in the reverse, where it's like if you don't have anything to add to a conversation, or if the Spirit tells you to be quiet or something, it's like you listen. There's something here about you listening very well, or taking the lead very well here. I feel like you're not going to do anything out of spite or do anything to harm anyone. That's why you're the perfect one for this position, is what something feels like. I have the 8 of Swords coming out here as well, too. Yeah, you're locked the fuck in. You are. And I kind of feel like this weird energy, right? These hurtful words, right? The venom that's being thrown at you, the way that people are judging you, all these people are going to receive some sort of backfire here, some sort of karma, which is why this 8 of Swords is coming out next to the Justice as well, too. Like, somebody not going to be able to keep forming their lips to down you. Especially because I feel like this information is spreading to other people to make them look at you some type of way. Yeah, yo fucking mama, man. The Queen of Cups in the reverse. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces is a mother. Your mom is just bad mouthing you left and right, and I don't like it. It's like she can't stop. It's like she's obsessed with it. Even with the Eight of Swords and the Devil being in this same row, in this same vertical row. The Three of Cups in the reverse. She's telling all her church friends and everybody, yeah, anybody who's willing to listen. The Six of Swords. Anybody who's willing to come over. Three of Wands. Yeah, you know, my child, I thought that they were going to be this or that, but, you know, they're really turning out to be a shit show. Like, that's what something kind of feels like to me. Yeah, look at that. Nine of Swords. Like, just so disappointed, just stressed out, and just, oh my God. Spirit, what is the creator, the mother, good juju, and alchemy? That came out fast. So I got the strength card coming out here, Leo energy. So God, like I said, is behind you. God is your strength. I feel like there's a level of confidence that you found in yourself once you found out who it is that you are, right? Because you can stand in your authenticity. You can stand up for yourself at this point. You know that you're an alchemist. Like, you know that you the shit. That's what something feels like to me. And it feels like to me you don't have a God complex. You're not out here feeling like you're bigger than the program. But it's damn sure giving me the vibe of, I'm not little dog anymore though either. Or I don't have to put up with certain things. Look at this. I have the Ace of Swords coming out here as well too. And it came out in the reverse. And it feels like to me, again, this mother would beg to differ. Or she always got to be different. Or on the opposite side of things here. And I feel like someone doesn't want to accept what the truth is. They just don't. They don't want to accept that you're this witch, this shapeshifter. Hell, they don't want to accept that they're one. They don't want to accept that you can create your reality. Hell, let me tell it. That's what I'm saying. I don't even feel like they really got God in their life for real. They think that they do, but it's like you don't even really move God-like for real. You really don't. So that's why I'm saying, even with the Ace of Swords in the reverse, the bridge in the reverse, who are you talking to? Because some people out here, they just be thinking they praying and because they go to church on Sunday, all is well. God is looking at you like you're a fucking weirdo. You're a liar. You're not a witch. You're not a this or that. You're not a Eight of Cups. Bye. See you later. What is this? Yep, Page of Wands coming out. Aries, Leo, Sag. Bye. See you later. I'm on to the next. I'm curious about what's next. You're on course. A truck just went by that said on course. You're on course. You're on the right track. And while something might be new to you, right? Maybe being more alone with the Hermit coming out here in this same vertical row with the Page of Wands. It's just something that you got to do right now. Spirit, what is the Destroyer in the reverse? The Comic in the reverse. Speak up and self-sabotage. So I have the Ten of Pentacles here. And then I also have the Eight of Pentacles. Everything is going to work out just fine, honey. Your family can't destroy you. If you are planning on taking this healing journey so seriously to the point where this becomes your full-time work, you're in there like swimwear. Obviously, there's something here about your consistency and continuing to show up, but opening up your throat chakra here is right where you need to be. Don't bow down or take a step back or some sort of shit like that. I have the Six of Cups, yeah. Show up, show love, give love. It's crazy to me. Someone trying to destroy their own kids, a family. Yeah, somebody they do. They want you to have a regular job, a normal job. Maybe even too with the Comet coming out in the reverse, there could be something here that's unconventional that you want to do. Or something like, you know, your family, again, right? Comedy is art too. Oh, you're not going to get paid doing that, or you're not going to get paid doing this. You need to have a regular Fortune 500 company job. You need to have there could be something that's going on like that as well too. But yeah, you can no longer be sabotaged anymore by these people. Give me another one here, Spirit. Yeah, look at this. I have the Lovers coming out because you're in contract, Gemini, with God. It is what it is. Queen of Wands here. Aries, Leo, Sag. You are. Somebody, you're in contract with the Divine here to become your best version and to help other people do that too. And if that just so means that you're picking up a wand, bitch, then so fucking be it. If that just so happens that you're a prayer warrior, then so fucking be it. If that just so happens, then so fucking be it. Spirit, who's resonating? I got Big Sag coming out here. Who else, Spirit? I got Leo coming out. Look at all this fire. I'm telling you, spell work. Somebody, you're skilled with spell work here. I got Virgo coming out here. Maybe herbs as well, too. I got another Sag coming out. Don't hurt them, Sag, now. Don't hurt them, baby Bob. Who else, Spirit? Aries. All right, fire sign squad. Who else here, Spirit? I got Taurus coming out here. I got Scorpio. Scorp. Who else, Spirit? Sag, your season is almost over, isn't it? I got another Leo coming out. I got Libra here. And who's our honorable mention? I got Gemini. So we have heavy on the Sag, heavy on the Leo, Virgo, Aries, Taurus, Scorpio, Libra. Honorable mention here is Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, North Node, Mercury, and Mars coming out here. North Node as well too. Yeah. So I love you guys. Thank y'all so much for being here. I really appreciate you. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe if you feel called. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.